Deny, depose. Those three words have landed this Florida mom in jail. I'll tell you about Breonna Boston's case and why she's in so much trouble. They arrested and charged 26-year-old Luigi Mangione with shooting and killing Brian Thompson. Police said shell casings found at the scene where Thompson was murdered were marked with the words deny, defend, and depose. Well, on December 10th, the FBI called the Lakeland Police Department and said Boston, as affidavit says, near the end of the call, that Boston stated in sum and substance, delay, deny, depose. You people are next. This phrase references an exact phrase used during recent current events regarding the United Healthcare Insurance Company CEO who was shot and killed in Manhattan, New York. Shell casings were recovered at the scene and had the words delay, deny, and depose written on the shell casings.
What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self-Defense, man. I wanted to talk about this. This is a huge case. The insurance situation, the assassination situation. So a lady got in big trouble for saying delay, deny, and depose. Karma's going to hit you. You guys are next. And, they took her off to jail. Now, I wanted to talk about this from a self-defense standpoint. And you might be thinking like, well, what does this have to do with self-defense? One, it's a big story, and it does affect us in different ways. And I just want to throw some opinions out there, just my opinions, because when this happened, a lot of people were celebrating the death of somebody, celebrating somebody getting assassinated in America, Now, I know that the insurance companies ride dirty, and it is tough when you are trying to get, your claim, especially when a family member can lose their life messing around with this stuff. I still don't believe that's the way to do it. I don't think it will work. And the reason why I don't think it will work, because if an insurance company caves to that, or they put in policy where they kind of cave after an assassination, then it's just going to keep happening. There's already, potential copycats out there. Two, if more assassinations happen, it's not going to lower the price. It's not going to help change things. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. You can tell me what you think. I think it's going to increase the price of everything, because it's going to increase security, and they're going to pass the cost to us. One way or another, they're going to pass that cost to us. So that's my 2 cents on that. Now, I do want to go back to the story. The young lady, I can understand that she was frustrated, trying to get the claim, going back and forth with insurance, but she said delay, deny, depose, or whatever was on the shell casing. And that is an understood threat, because Luigi shot the guy. That's what he had on the bullet casings. That's what they found. And a lot of people is taking that up as a rally against insurance companies. So she said that, and she said, karma comes around, you guys are next. So they basically said that she was threatening them, took her to jail, right? Now, in my mind, I looked at the lady. I know you can't judge a book by its cover, but she ain't no killer, right? She's never killed anybody, never seen anything die, right? And she obviously was not talking about, hey, I am going to go and assassinate somebody over there. She was probably frustrated and just said something a little dumb. That's it. So when you think about it, are on high alert. These companies are on high alert. They are already ramping up their security. When it comes to private security, a lot of these CEOs and insurance companies, they're ramping up their security. They're potentially pulling their kids out of school just for a short time because the copycats are coming out. I think celebrating the stuff, like I said, in my opinion, I don't think it does anything. It doesn't help anything. It doesn't lower our prices. If it was just neutral, that'd be cool. But I do think it will increase our price, and it's not going to do anything. And that type of talk is going to put the battery in a few crazy people to actually try to carry out more assassination attempts, just because they want to be famous, want to be a copycat, or they just want to do it. So that type of talk, in my opinion, I respect what people are saying. And, I've been in a situation before, having family members and trying, my own family were trying to get claims, can't get it. And it is crushing. It is crushing when it happens to your family. You know what I mean? And so I can understand the frustration. I just don't think that is the answer. One, because it's not right, but two, because I simply don't think it'll work. I could be very wrong. There could be some policy changes coming through. But if that does happen, yes, it will be good for a time. but I think it sets a bad standard, you know. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. I just wanted to talk about that happening, but I wanted to throw some opinions out there, but also wanted to see what you guys think about that. If you are still in the mindset of no, if they killing us, we got to, you know, kill them or whatever. Or if you're in the mindset of like, yeah, you know what, you might be right, it might drive up the cost. It probably won't work. They'll just dig their heels in. Okay, so anyway, that's all I got, man. I'll see you on the next one.